Hello and welcome back to Bannerlord. Now when we left off we had attempted a solo siege, and let me just say, it didn't go quite according to plan, but we did get to see some really cool stuff. But anyway, the point is that now we're going to be attacking a vassal of the Northern Empire, and as you can see, she has about 56 units in her army. So we are at war. Let's do it. She doesn't actually wish to fight us, but, well, I think it's kind of necessary. Because in many ways, what I would like to do, there is a village nearby. I'd like to raid it for some steppe horses, because steppe horses are going to increase our main movement speed on the world map, and that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. Otherwise, what we're going to do is go for shield wall right there. We're going to just get these guys to throw a follow me. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to get used to the whole thing. And I've got to turn down my headphones because I am being deafened by my character shouting. Barney, quieten down, thank you very much. Alright, so I do have my bow. And, well, apparently, apparently I don't need it because these guys are murdering everything. Yeah, they are murdering everything. So, basically what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to lead a little bit of a horse archery little expedition. And we're going to try and do a little bit of damage. Nothing too dramatic, but I would like to be able to level my... Oh, okay. I'd like to be able to level my archery a little, but obviously, doing this in a battle like this, probably not going to work out too well, but that's the reason why I'm taking horse archers along with me, because they're probably going to be quite effective nevertheless. And, oh, the damage. I'm so sorry, Khuzate Noble's son. It seems like you were... Oh... You were cut down in your prime, as well as the Khuzate tribal warrior. That is kind of hilarious. Alright, so let's tell everyone to charge in. Let's get the archers to reposition, and we'll see if we can maybe do some damage to the archers ourselves. Maybe. There we go. Take out that Imperial crossbowman. Ah. Nice miss. Nice miss right there. Yes, exactly. Okay, well, hopefully I will be able to cut down a couple of others. As you can see, I've actually found that seems like the secret to mounted combat is actually having a bit of distance away from your opponent. So if you can, like, for example, let's say this guy right here. Usually in Warband, you'd be pretty close to him so that you could hit him, you know, because otherwise that wouldn't really work. But if you stay at this distance... right here, then you can hit him pretty easily, and that's just how it goes. You know, that's a pretty easy way of going about it in comparison to before, where basically you'd go like this and you'd try and attack from the very side. I don't know. I'm trying to tweak it, trying to get a little bit better, and just seeing exactly what I can do. Ooh, this calls for the bow, I think. Yes, nice damage. Did you see that? I did a little bit of damage to her. Very nice indeed. That was actually the leader of the opponent. And it turns out that I think we only lost a very small amount of units. Yeah, we only lost 2 to the Grim Reaper, I suppose you could say. And otherwise we have 5 renown, 5.2 influence, and so on and so forth. Nothing really amazing, but yeah, we can actually take her prisoner. But as you can tell by her... Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that because Warband has a number of different personality types, if you don't know anything about Warband and Bannerlord is your first Mount and Blade game, then I'm just going to explain a little bit about these personality types. So every single Lord has a personality type assigned to him or her, and basically what that means is it will determine their kind of action in certain situations. So, for example, if you take a... should we say a sadistic lord as a vassal, when you are a king or a queen, then you're going to have a pretty bad time of things, because that sadistic lord is going to complain every single time you give a fief to someone else, a different vassal of yours, and so on. But if you, on the other hand, go for a good-natured or upstanding personality, then those guys... they're going to be great. They're going to be really, really good for you because they're usually not going to complain ever. They're usually going to be extremely supportive of you. They're going to do what you say most of the time, and they're just generally going to be great vassals. So they're basically, you know, poles apart, pretty much. So one is, you know, the dark side and one is the light side, if you want to go for Star Wars terms. But anyway, the point is that that's what I think. Anyway, as you can see right here, she says, I yield. Congratulations on your victory. Usually, decent personalities will say this. This is how you kind of know what personality each lord or lady might have. And so I'm going to say, as you are not a warrior, you're free to go. And there you go. Well, has increased by 3 to minus 79. Yeah, there's a reason why I have minus 79 as well, by the way. I did attack some villagers because they were there, and I decided, hey, I'm going to attack some villagers because I just thought that might make sense, you know, might make a bit of sense considering they are our opponent. And here we go. We have some better horse armor. Very nice indeed to see that. Okay, is there anything else here that is actually usable for us? I'm just going to very quickly look through it all. It doesn't seem like it. No, it doesn't seem like it. I personally feel like my current weapon is actually quite nice, so I think I might be keeping it around for quite some time. And this is where we currently are. Oh, look at that. Tepesh Castle right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Because obviously, you know, Vlad... You know, Vlad, that's that fellow from down the road, you know. Anyway, I am going to be making my way back to the... This is the Steppe... Yeah, this is the Steppe Horse primary production village. And I think I'm going to be doing something here. Ragnvad has created an army, but it is extremely far away. And I will not be doing anything there. I can actually buy products. Oh, look at this. I can actually buy products from them. So I could technically buy all of the Steppe Horses if I wanted to. I have enough money to be able to do that. So maybe that's what I want to do. Perhaps. Let's actually see how much it's going to be. It's only 2,000? Well, why not? Why not? I'll just spend the 3,700 on this, and then we'll just go and we'll fight something else. Because personally, raiding a village, maybe it is actually kind of good to do. Because if we raid the village, we're going to be damaging the enemy's economy, and that's actually kind of good. That is actually kind of good. Let me actually just take a quick look here. Oh dear, we have a child that was actually delivered stillborn. Ooh, that's gotta be pretty upsetting for the parents. Okay, well, whatever the case, hopefully they won't take it out on their enemies. Hopefully they're not our enemies, and then they're going to go on a vengeful quest to murder everyone in the vicinity. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Anyway, we're just going to level these guys up. Let's level that guy up because we do have some war horses. These guys can level up as well, because that's the funny thing. Sturgians actually do have a couple of horse archers that they can level up. So as you can see, if you have brigands, then you can eventually level them up into hardened brigands, and then they will eventually be horse raiders. And these guys are actually kind of decent. They're okay. As you can see, they've got some pretty decent riding skill, throwing skill, and so on. But on the other hand, if you want to use, you know, bowmen or something like that, then you also have that option. So, pretty cool. And I believe that is actually it for us here. Yep, there it is. There we go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably raid this village right here. Oh yeah, actually I wanted to check something real quick before we do that. Let's go and see the diplomacy. So this is what has currently gone on against the Northern Empire. As you can see, the Northern Empire actually has less strength than Sturgia. And I think that that might very well be because we have been executing their lords. I think that might be it. But if it's not that, then it might just be the fact that we have done more raids against them. And as you can see, the successful sieges are drawing, casualties inflicted basically the same and everything. And then, of course, we have these basically barely doing anything. Oh my goodness. Regea is just absolutely murdering us in terms of total strength. So I'm not entirely sure why we even declared war against them. But as I say, it could be due to the whole conspiracy thing in the background. And then, of course, we have Britannia here who have absolutely inflicted a huge amount of damage to us with raids and sieges, but we have more total strength even so, which is actually kind of insane. So everything else is... Wow, Vlandia is actually doing fantastically. They have 5,500 strength, which is actually kind of amazing. Crusade Khanate actually still have a little bit of strength remaining. And yeah, so it's going to come down, in my opinion, to the Southern Empire, Vlandia, and maybe Sturgia if we are still able to keep them alive. If we're not able to keep them alive, we're going to have some issues. Anyway, I'm going to raid the village. Some of the residents have gathered to resist you. Are you serious? Are you serious? Do you really want to do this? Well, I guess this is alright because it actually does give me an opportunity to get killed by some peasants yet again, because that's generally what I do. That's my profession. I just, you know, I'm hired out to parties, peasant parties, that is, and people just take a bit of, you know, a bit of a shot at me every so often, and they're just like, oh, this is great. Yes, we get to beat on an enemy lord. This is fantastic. Yeah, so yeah, if you can't tell, that is obviously a joke. But yeah, anyway, we are hopefully going to be able to level up my bows. That's actually what I wanted to do and indeed say. So hopefully we will be able to do that. Or not, as the case may be. Because as you can no doubt tell... Oh, he died, really? I was just about to hit him. Oh well, never mind. My guys are way too effective at this point. They're doing quite nicely. Oh, nice. That was a nice hit. And look at that. We gained skill points thanks to me being on the move. Because, of course, I would expect the difficulty of the shot, just like in Warband, to make a bigger difference to how much chance you have of gaining a skill point. Or should we say, how much quickness you have in leveling, I suppose. Oh, oh, never mind. That one escaped as well. Oh, well. Never mind. Okay, so there's... Oh, wow. This is actually pretty good. 4.4 renown. I was not expecting so much renown from such a small battle, but wow, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, yeah. So in the previous episode, I also explored a whole bunch of blacksmithing, and basically now I have literally just this. I just have this. Obviously, the shields I don't believe actually can be worked on in terms of smithing. So I'm probably going to be selling those next time we can. But otherwise, it's actually kind of nice that we have gotten rid of most of the weapons in our inventory and we have started, you know, smelting them and stuff like that. And I will show you my resources the next time we actually go over to a smith, because we have a lot of them. Maybe some of you actually do have a, you know, a decent idea about what I should do with them, because apart from obviously... you know, making weapons. Maybe you have an idea about a particular weapon, you know, specifically that I should make. Anyway, vote for the owner of the castle. Okay, let's vote for the owner of the castle, and let's see. Oleg is being... Wow, Oleg has 90%. So I guess we'll just give him some... Really? 1%? Oh, okay, so we can actually get 9%. Is that going to actually increase our relation with him? What does the 9% actually mean? I'm not entirely sure what this bar means down at the bottom here. Does it mean the chance that this guy's going to get this? It might be. So I guess I'm just gonna go with them, and we'll see how much we actually end up getting. There you go. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so did we... No? Doesn't seem... No, it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like anything actually happened right there. Okay, so we got to be a bit careful here because we are in a bit of a precarious position. Personally, I don't really like where I am right now because this is very close to... Hello. Is that a Khuzait Khanate vassal right there? Anyway, we're leveling up our roguery as well, which is actually quite nice. So I'm pretty happy with that. But the main reason why I'm doing this, of course, is for the hardwood. The hardwood is actually very useful for me because I can turn it into charcoal and then I can use it for smithing. And that's exactly what I like. Oh, there's Panelia again. And we have successfully raided the village. All right, so what is she actually doing here? Because theoretically, I could attack her once again. I'm actually kind of surprised that she already has an army up and running again. But let's see exactly what she decides to do. Okay. Laska? Oh, yeah, she's saying that she doesn't like us raiding the village. Okay, yeah, I understand that absolutely, completely, but it's wartime, you know? It's wartime, so very well, I will, you know, consider it in the future. And our relation has increased by 12 to 24 with Bertild. Okay, yeah, that's kind of amusing. Okay, so Kirislava has also gained 2 skill points in scouting for some reason. Should I attack her again? I feel like it's I don't know, I feel like maybe that's a bit vindictive. Isn't that a bit vindictive? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of prisoners, so it might make sense for me to actually head back to our, well, our nearby town, which is, I'm actually very deep into Northern Empire territory right now. So, technically I could just go around this way, and we could do a bit of scouting along the way as well. Siratos Castle. I've never actually seen what's going on there, so it seems like Panalia does want to actually do something with us here. Not for us, that's for sure. But it seems like she is kind of shadowing us at the moment. She probably wants to attack us, but she's waiting for the right opportunity, which is kind of worrying to me. What about this? I'd like to see how much this town actually has in the garrison. Okay, I thought that was an enemy for a second, but it's not. Wow, the town only has 253. I might actually be able to take that at some point in the future pretty easily, actually. If we just had an army to come and join us. Yorick has created an army over here. Where is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're all the way up here, and this is kind of taking us out of the main fighting, which is definitely not really the best, but I can't really choose where my castle was given to me, obviously. You know, I can't really choose where it was. So, did I level up? No, but Roguery did level up. Okay, fantastic. Yes, there we go. Okay, 10% faster village raids or 5% more loot. Personally, I feel like faster is better, because the faster that I can get out of there, the better. And 5% more loot, 5%, I don't really think that's too much. So 10% is faster and better in my opinion. Less relationship penalty while using intimidation as well. That seems pretty fun. Anyway, charm, 15% reduced barter penalty. Well, either one, I guess. Yeah, maybe Icebreaker is okay. I mean, the fact is that it's just a 10% chance. If it was a 50% chance, then I might consider taking that. But obviously, they might change some things as time goes on. All right, do I want to buy anything from here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. So we do have something else going on here, so we can vote for the new owner of that castle. Personally, I don't really care, so I'm just going to let it go because I don't have that much influence as it is right now. And I might want to keep a little bit of influence just in case. So, yeah, we probably want to do that. Okay, so this is what's currently going on with my castle. We're just upgrading the walls, and then we'll be upgrading the training fields, and then we'll upgrade the workshops. And I should probably put some more gold in there. Let's put 10k in there. Straight up, and that is going to help it to go a bit quicker. You know, we need to make sure that it's constructing as fast as possible. So let me show you exactly what's going on with our smithing right now. I've unlocked a bunch of different parts to the weapons, and I think it's going to be pretty fun to actually create something like this, for example. But unfortunately, as you can see, it's got a good weapon reach. The swing speed's not so good, but does it really matter when you're on a horse? Maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, otherwise we're just going to, as many people have suggested, we're going to just use our companions to create charcoal here, as you can see, just a massive amount. And they also gain points in smithing as well, which is actually quite good. And there we go. Okay, so that's the most they can currently do. And then we can go back to Barney right here, and then we can actually forge something. So this is the only tier 3 weapon I currently have. And you can see that if I do make this, it's going to result in... Can I reduce? No, I can't reduce it any further. That's actually kind of sad. I was hopeful that I might be able to reduce the size and then reduce the difficulty as a result, but I might be able to swap out some things, maybe? Oh, that's reduced the difficulty quite a bit and increased the weapon reach? Okay. Oh, that's increased the weapon reach even more. That's actually really nice. What about this? Oh, more weapon reach. Okay, even more weapon reach on that one. Okay, so what about this? Yeah, so I have a desert pommel right here. Swing speed is reduced. And that's basically it, I think. Oh, we actually have a 3 branched pommel. Okay, that's actually kind of insane. I don't know whether it gives me anything great. It doesn't change anything by the looks of things, so I think it is just for kind of decoration or something like that. It seems like that's the case. And what else do we have here? Do we have any tier 4 blades? No, we don't have any tier 4 blades or anything. So I guess I am just going to make this. And we're going to... Yeah, so we lost swing cutting damage and handling, but the weapon reach is still 114, which is actually kind of crazy. So we're going to call this... I have no idea. The Bear... Ito? The Bearito? Do you get it? The Bearito? Yeah, why not? Let's go for the Bearito. That sounds like a very, very deadly name, does it not? Absolutely. Alright, so now we can smelt, of course. I don't think anyone else can smelt because they don't have any stamina remaining. But, yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of this. And you can see quite clearly that we have a massive amount of wrought iron. I do need to refine that as well, by the way. So as you can see, I actually do have the opportunity to do that. So let's do charcoal and wrought iron into iron and crude iron. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Don't have enough energy to do that. Ah, that is classic, isn't it? It's just like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to do it. No, okay, apparently I'm not going to do it because I don't have the ability to. Anyway, so there's the Bearito. Let's have a look at it. All right, so what was I using before? I was using this, right? I'm not entirely sure. Wasn't I using that, or was I using... No, I was using this, actually. Okay, so you can see here that the Bearito, unfortunately, is worse in absolutely every regard apart from swing damage. But why would you care, really? Why would you care about that? So it seems like I will have to leave the Bearito alone. Kind of sad. But we're going to continue leveling up our wonderful smithing skill. And why am I discarding this, by the way? I thought I was in the marketplace. Are you serious? I was just about to discard all that. It's the wool fiasco all over again, isn't it? Me selling the wool that I just bought. Great, isn't it? So fantastic. Okay, so now that we've done that, I think I probably want to recruit a couple more people. There we go. Let's just try and max out a little bit. And I do want to go to the keep and go to the dungeon because we want to donate some prisoners to get some more influence. And we can do that very easily. There we go. We're going to gain 100. Okay, so we got 114 right there, which is, I suppose, fine. And it's just a shame that this particular clan hates my guts because if they didn't, it would be, well, it would be a pretty cool way to maybe marry someone. But okay, now what I'm going to do is we're going to leave this area, and I am going to be making my way back to join an army potentially. And we're not going to have the same thing happen where I get myself taken prisoner because of AI stupidity, or, well, shall we say, maybe a little bit too much bravery. Oh, well, maybe they're the same thing. But anyway, the point is that what we're going to do is going to head over there and hopefully try and join someone's campaign. All right, but first, what we're going to do is we're actually going to be buying a tannery in this area because there are actually cows nearby. I don't know whether they actually turn the cows into leather or anything like that, but we're going to have to do that because there doesn't seem to be really anything else around here with the exception of maybe some wood supply. So it might be useful to have a wood workshop as well, but I'm just going to buy one here and see how the tannery does at first, and if it does really badly, then obviously I can just sell it on or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's generally what I'm going to do. Also, this is, wow, this is really going to be great. We're going to get some, oh, I thought we were going to get some sea raiders as well in here. Oh, well, never mind. I guess I can just send in the troops and we will get them leveled up reasonably easily as well. So that's actually quite nice. I don't think I'm going to take too much in the form of loot here. I'm just going to take the food and everything. I'm not going to take any of the armor or anything like that. So yeah, anyway, let's move on and see where Yorig is. He seems to be around here. That's actually not that far away, so I should be able to get there in no time. Alright, so amusingly enough, I did make it to Yorig. I actually spent a little bit too much time messing around with the smithing mechanics because I actually find them quite fun. So generally, I do tend to spend quite a bit of time there. However, apart from that, I have run into this guy. This guy is actually a Southern Empire vassal. As you can see, I'm doing massive amounts of damage to him. 5 damage apiece. Wow. That is just crazy. I mean, literally, that is a world record right there. But anyway, the point is that basically, I was on my way to go and see Yorick, and I ran into this guy, and I thought, okay, this might be a pretty fun enemy to fight, because we haven't ever fought anyone from the Southern Empire, and then Yorick comes out of nowhere and engages them first. So, yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah, I also have, I picked up a new spear as well. Picked up a new spear, and I decided, hey, I'm just going to use this. And this has a little bit more handling, but it doesn't have any way to couch. But personally, I have found that couching has been a huge thorn in my side for the entirety of the time that I've been using a polearm in Bannerlord. And it's mainly because the AI is really good at using the manual attack and basically having one of the best timings ever. So they generally tend to hit you very, very easily without you being able to hit them back. So unless you have something insanely cool, like a really, really long weapon, then yeah, couching is not the greatest in that sense. Unless you're up against someone that doesn't have a spear, maybe someone like I don't know, someone with a sword and shield, or an archer, or something like that. That's definitely going to be making a big difference. But otherwise, we're just going to donate our prisoners. I actually have a whole bunch right here. And we're going to do that. Going to gain a little bit of extra influence as well. And I believe that, let's actually just take a quick look here. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of crafting. Yes, I've been doing a lot of crafting. Don't look at my inventory. I am crafting a little bit too much, I think. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.